Hi guys, welcome back to the Vortex. It's Ellie here, and we are going to be discussing some of our level design. So, here I have a vase. I'm going to show you guys how to edit the prefab in order to change the aesthetic. So, as you see here in the inspector, we have different materials here. If we press on this little circle, we can then see all the other materials we have. So, I'm going to choose glass. And then here, element 2, also if you press on the element, it will highlight exactly what it is that you would be changing. Let's go here. What color do we want this? That looks boring. We want something a little brighter. Actually, I like this. Add some color. It doesn't give the right aesthetic, the right vibe. Let's find another one. Oh, red. Actually, I like red. Okay, we'll leave it as red for now. Now, if you look at the other vase, where is it? Or vase. This, okay, does not have anything done to it. It still looks white, it's still the same. So, if we go here, let me find it. There we go. We open the prefab. So we have to find exactly where it is, and see now in the hierarchy, you just see vase. It's the prefab. So there's no more level design, it's just the object and a vastness of nothing. Here, you can also see the elements. Now you can also add more. But this is just a recreation. They are the sticks. So we're going to get rid of that because we don't need that. We go here, change that to glass 2. And here, we're going to change that to the red. Or see if it looks good with green. That just looks weird. Maybe there's a darker green. I think that would be better. That's empty. Actually, I think the red looked better. I think we should stick to the red. Let me find the red, though. There's so many materials that we just have not used. That looks interesting, too. But you can't really see a difference. There we go. Now, we Control S, we save, and we get out. And we save. And so now, this one is also changed, and this one should be the same. There we go. This one actually does still have the flashlight base because we had changed that individually. So I'm just gonna select this one instead. Boom. Done. Now, where are all of these vases though? Why are there so many though? It's all the same. It's just 1 and 2. Let's double check. But there's... okay, at least they're all there. These are all collisions. Okay, but we have no need for these. Okay, now let's fix this. We're going to create new empty here. We're going to call them, first of all, lamps. And we take in here. Now, actually, how many of them are they? All this one. Just double checking. I think this takes the longest amount of time. Yes! So now we change this. Rename to normal lamps. And go away. We have another lamp here. Smooth this. Normal lamps. Create empty parent. and we rename locker, actually hiding place, hiding spot. There we go. Now hiding spots are in there. And we'll also do the same for this. Well, we don't necessarily need to, but it's okay. Rename potions. So because in our previous designs of the level, we used these potions that somehow could be seen through the walls. Now, I'm still not sure what exactly happened as to like why it did that, but it did. So there were areas. Where's this? It's nowhere. It's nowhere and everywhere at the same time. Delete. Okay. So again, we were using these potions that could somehow be seen through the walls, like the material within them. It was really weird and I couldn't figure it out. It was just like this teal light, just specks on the screen, and it did not look good. So I went back into our trusty Unity asset store and I found these ones. And these can now no longer be seen through the walls, which is wonderful because it was interfering with the way players were experiencing the game. And they were like, why can we see you through these? Like, it breaks the immersion, in a sense. And so we didn't want to promote that immersion break. So I went back and fixed it. Flashlight, what is this? That's fine. Is this off the wall? Why? Why is this high? It's on. Okay, there we go. And now that that's sorted, which weird. Wait. Huh. I don't remember that being here. Okay. Maybe Fran put it in. I'll talk to him about that later. Okay. This lamp, though, is this... This is also a normal lamp. Let's move it all the way down. Normal lamps. This is also, by the way, some long overdue organization for the game. See, I'm not sure what happens when I create a new scene, because before we were copying and pasting the scenes in order to create the newer ones. But all of my previous organization of like shells just disappeared. And I don't understand why, but whatever. It is what it is. And high spot. Some of these are just... Where is this? Some of these we just don't need to organize. I mean, I can organize them by rooms, but then you have to name all of the rooms. And that, I think, is the more difficult part, especially when later on there won't necessarily be rooms. Alright, shelf though. And so what happened to all of these books? This was organized so nice and neatly. Okay. Rename shelf. Now, when I'm uncertain, I just select them like this versus selecting them on the hierarchy. There we go. Now where's the... other shelf. I just have glasses on it. This one has stuff on it. Now, do you see what I mean where it's difficult to understand which ones belong where? Because also these candles. This one I actually don't like. I'm going to remove you. So go back to the shelf. Cool. Missing one in the middle there. There. See, they're both above and below, and some are quite high in the list. And again, create empty parent, rename shelf 3. It's also backwards. Thank you very much. Oh, I just did the exact same thing. There we go. Okay. Just going to hold shift and select the rest of the books. And that, boom. This is also, wait. We just have 2 environments. Alright, whatever. Oh, because this one has a gray box. Yeah, okay. We're just going to save this. And now going to go into another reality level and double check that the prefab was changed. It was changed, I know, because we changed it together, but just to show you what changing the prefab does. There we go. It changed all of them. That's wonderful. Now all of the vases have color instead of being that boring white. See, look, shelf. Shelf 1. Okay, that was just a moment of self-validation right there. Actually, I do have to double check something back in reality too. Let's go to environment, the hiding spots. Nope. Okay. I need a lamp that's close. Cool, that works. Duplicating it, and we're moving. That one already has one. Uh-huh. Okay, and this one I'm gonna change. There. So you get out. Where are our other lockers? They're all up here. Okay, then I'm just gonna... Where's the rest of lamp 11? Oh, I guess we deleted it. Okay. Lamp 2. No, I don't like when they do that. Let's just double check that's on. Yes. Lovely. Now we command D to duplicate, and we shoot her up. There we go. Put another one there. And there should be one. Is that it? Oh. Okay. Okay, again, Command D. And we move you all the way over here. Now, we're going to change this to 0. There we go. So now, these ones create empty parent, and we're going to name them hiding spot lamps. Put them in there. Hiding spot lamps, normal lamps, hiding spot potions. Boom! Done! Okay. We're done. Now when we're level 4. Now this one is a fun puzzle. So, you'll see it. Where's the chair? Another hack for moving objects down to the ground is Control Shift, and then you just boom. See these ones? Hiding lamps. I should probably yeah, I should probably keep the names the same. Where's that chair though? Okay, I don't know where it is. It's okay. I'm gonna close all of these though. And UV writing. Nope. Always so large. Okay. So to you, 90. Oh, another hack. If you were selecting something or something was selected and you accidentally select something else, you can always do Control Z and it'll select what you had selected previously. Do I actually... I don't want it like that. And empty parent. Okay. Where is this chair? Where is this chair? Where is this chair? Now I'm regretting putting in all the trees. I can't see anything. Well, I want to find this chair so that I can put a UV arrow there. But I don't know where the chair is. Okay, there's one chair there. Oh, I can put something right here. Because I should see this one. This is annoying. Okay. There we go. There's not enough room to point towards the chair, so the player will have to figure that one out. Alright guys, I think that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye!